It may shock some of you, but stick out till the end. It'll make sense. I actually fully support the dark woke movement. I am 100% behind them. Not to the point of financially supporting them because they don't deserve any support, but I will provide moral and emotional support. I'll cheer them on to make it look like they're bigger than they are. Because this could be the best thing to happen to American politics for a long time. Resistance Democrats embrace combative, profanity-laced, dark woke rebrands to combat Orange Man. So now do you understand why I support this? They're basically doubling down on all the reasons they lost. Oh, well, we only lost because we weren't going hard enough. You're absolutely right. You only lost because you didn't go far enough. You should go further. Please be my guest. Go ahead. Keep doing this. Keep doubling down. I'm sure it's going to win this strategy's going to win next time. You totally didn't lose last time just because you were too nice. You didn't go far enough. Texas Rep. Jasmine Crockett exemplifies how the new confrontational approach as party members reject Respectability prison to battle against MAGA Republicans. When the fuck has the far left ever been respectable? Man, trying to pretend like they haven't always been this way? Resistance Democrats are starting to abandon civil politics in favor of new provocative and combative dark woke. A new report says, good. Every time they do this, they wake someone else up. This is what we need to see more of. The term dark woke refers to an online meme that gained popularity in January amid Orange Man's inauguration under the dark woke tag. Far left Twitter users shared jokes and memes delighting in or wishing for the suffering of Orange Man supporters. Yeah, and by memes, you mean just unfunny, mean-spirited shit, really. I mean, that's what leftist memes are. Though the term is largely an online phenomenon, some members of the Democratic Party are beginning to see some benefits to the crass and rude attitude. So what they see or where they see those benefits is probably from their own constituents within their own small communities. But then they take it on a national level and just get reamed. Republicans have essentially put Democrats in a respectability prison. Bhavik Lathia, a communications consultant and former digital director of the Wisconsin Democratic Party, told the New York Lies on Monday, there is an extreme imbalance in strategy that allows Republicans to say stuff that really grabs voters' attention, where we're stuck saying boring pablum. I see a strategic shift in Democratic messaging. I'm a big fan of dark woke. What a fucking idiot. So have you been living under a rock this whole time when the far left was already doing everything that you're advocating for, while the right was like, but my optics, we can't fight back, my optics, what will this look like to the normies? Oh, we don't want to be as bad as them. Oh, but sure, tell me again how the violent far left are in a respectability prison. Man, these people have to have negative IQ. Either they're really this stupid and brainwashed and they believe their own propaganda, or they're being intentionally deceptive, or both. The lies use Texas Rep. Jasmine Crockett as an example of Democrats going on the offensive, such as her attacking Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene for having bleached blonde, bad-built butch body. Man, now this right here is another trap, by the way, because in case you don't know, Jasmine Crockett is black. So if Marjorie Taylor Greene responded in any way insulting Jasmine Crockett's looks, she would immediately cry racism. So this is a trap. They're trying to goad her into saying something so they could label her a racist. But luckily, she's smart enough to notice. So, according to the lies, more Democrats are following Crockett's lead as part of the insiders encourage politicians to use a new form of combative rhetoric aimed at winning back voters who have responded to Orange Man's no-holds-barred version of politics. It's not so much his version of politics. It's that they were sick of you, and he finally started fighting back, and that's what got people to support him. You're not going to win those people. So many Dims have taken to injecting profanity to their vocabulary in response to MAGA in their attempt at authenticity. Oh, fuck. Is this going to end up just like your average boomer trying to sound like an edgy teen? God, like, have you guys ever had the displeasure of watching or reading any woke? I hesitate to use this word because it's kind of offensive, but creative work. They are all of the opinion that the more they curse, the more mature they are. Like when two characters are talking, like no one is likable and thus no one likes each other. Whenever any two characters have an interaction, it's always like, man, what the fuck, motherfucker, fuck you, why you here, fuck this, fuck that, shit, fuck, bitch, damn, fuck. That's all it is on both sides. Hey, look at how mature we are. Now, there's nothing wrong with the occasional fuck. But when it's every other word, or even better, you can have one character like where that's the character's shtick, like they're a former sailor or something and they talk that way. But when every fucking character in the entire IP uses fuck as a noun and a verb and an adverb and an adjective, like every, yeah, millennial, right? That's right. It's millennial writing. They've convinced themselves that that makes them cool. They don't even know they're being laughed at. See, this is the kind of shit. This is why, like, they when we say they can't meme, they don't understand they're being laughed at, not laughed with. Like they just don't have that social awareness. Communications consultants for the dim politicians have encouraged or even allowed more swearing, profanity. Democratic strategist Tyson Brody, 38, said, is often seen as a shortcut to authenticity, though it can be overused and backfire. You think? No, cursing does have its point because if you're like, what more efficient way is there to express your feelings at any given moment than like if you're just walking by someone and you just hear them scream fuck, that tells you everything you need to know about what that person is feeling, what their mental state is at the time. These curse words have their place, but not as every other word in every other sentence. Now, one notable example could be a series of videos by Senate Dims as part of the no shit that ain't true social media campaign. Yeah, and it was full of nothing but lies. Isn't that ironic? Which feature politicians are reading from the same script, where swearing as they attacked Orange Man for breaking campaign promises. And yet when he actually fulfills campaign promises, it's the Democrats that are blocking him. And then they succeed at blocking one of his campaign promises and they try to use that as an attack against him. Every time. Like the dark woke ethos is seen as necessary retaliation against the right wing, or I guess the right wing for younger Democrat Party members. All these new staffers we grew up seeing extremely vile content overflowing from right wing spaces into regular space. What the man? These guys have. This is the second person who has demonstrated zero self-awareness. I'm starting to think they actually are this stupid. They actually did get drunk off of their own Kool-Aid. They fell for their own propaganda. Holy shit. Like this is literally the meme of a hypnotist trying to hypnotize someone else and they hypnotize themselves instead. That's basically what they did. Yeah, we're ready to combat that by any means necessary. Oh, please do. Please, yeah, like I said at the beginning, your problem was you were too nice. You didn't go hard enough. Yeah, that's right. Go even harder next time. I'm sure you'll see positive results. Now, this embrace of dark woke marks a significant shift from former First Lady Big Mike's famous when they go low, we go high quote from his speech at the current year minus how many years has it been now? 9 Democratic National Convention. By contrast, Democrat Brooklyn Councilman Chiosi was quoted a line from the Democratic New York Mayor Eric Adams, aides to the Times, when they go low, you got to dig for oil. That's what we've been trying to convince the trad cucks of for ages. It's like, look, man, they choose the battlefield. We're going to have to fight on whatever battlefield they choose. And as soon as they started doing that, they started winning. But the left, though, they don't understand. They lost primarily because people were sick of them acting like this. If they think that's doubling down on what lost them in the first place is the way to go, see, this is why I said at the beginning, we should support this. We should be encouraging them. Yes, you need to do more of this. You need to double down. It's the only way you're ever going to win. Am I right?